Hi, Cindy Cross here from the Post and Rail, and I'm just about to plant my garlic, so I thought it would be a really good opportunity to show you guys what I do to plant garlic. And now I've saved this from last year's garlic, so each one of these little cloves of garlic grows into a bulb of garlic. So what I've done is save the best of the best, because that's what you do when you're regrowing your own plants, is you save the best to replant again for next year. It's kind of a great way of making sure that your crop is better and better each year. Crop selection. Farmers do it with sheep. I'm sure it's done all over the place. So here's a bulb, okay? So this is what I want to show you. I'm just going to put my fingers in the top of it and break it up. And I've actually got probably another 20 or 30 there bulbs, but I've just picked the best of the best. So the biggest ones and the healthiest looking ones. So I'm just going to divide that up. Out of a bulb of garlic, you might get about 10 cloves, sometimes 12. And I'm just breaking them up and putting them in the bowl. Then what I've done here is I've cultivated this garden bed here. Oh, and it grew the garlic last year, but I don't really care about that too much. I like to rotate crops if I seem to get bug infestations or things, but to be honest, I'm lucky to even have a spot at the moment because the summer garden is going absolutely crazy still. Now, I want to take this opportunity to show you this cool little gadget. Now, anyone that knows me knows I love tools, I love kitchen gadgets, I love anything I can possibly get my hands on that makes life easier. And I happened to find this little attachment for the drill on Facebook actually. It came up in my feed. I think Facebook knows what I like, so it sends me lots of tool little things. So this is like a mini auger that attaches to your drill bit. So any cordless drill or normal drill that you've got, this is the bit that you get. They come in a few different sizes. Now, they're not endorsing me. I just happen to love it, and it is a superb time-saving device. And look, to be honest, there's nothing more than the kids like to come out here and use this. So I'll show you how easy this works, okay? So you pop it in the ground and you drill. And it either digs your hole or it plows your bed. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's as much fun as you can possibly have in the garden. So, of course, I had to have one. And I should probably get it mounted on my tool belt because I really, really like it. Anyway, this is called the Power Planter. So, and it is available. I think it's mostly online, but a few people have got it now on my reference, and they've given it as gifts because, particularly, I'm not saying it's just for the older generation, but let's just say it saves on the back breaking digging work. And just plug a hole in the ground and pop a potato on the bottom. It's brilliant. So anyway, I did this yesterday to plant them. Garlic. Here's my little bowl. How far apart do you think you plant them? Well, a bulb of garlic grows that big. So that's the distance I put them apart. I don't need them to have huge gaps because garlic foliage is basically an upright onion stem, so they're not a big spreading plant, so I know I can pack them in reasonably well. So I'm actually going to grab a garlic and a clove of garlic, and I'm going to put at the root end, which is there, the pointy end, which is there, and I'm just going to shove it in the ground. Now, the rule of thumb is twice the depth of the thing that you're planting. So if that's that big, which goes to my first knuckle, it needs to go down to here, second knuckle, and that's how you plant them. So I'm just going to plug them in the ground, garlic clove apart, garlic bulb apart is what I'm doing. And for the life of me, I've never been able to manage neat, tidy rows, and I'm not about to start now. So I'm just going to plug them in. I've already planted 6 in the time it's taken me to talk to you. And this ground is well cultivated, so they're just pushing in the ground, no worries. Another option, if your ground is a little bit, if your ground's a little bit harder, one second. Another option is to use a dipper, and you can just go along and poke holes in the ground, just like that. And then, actually this is quite easy, Well, that might help me get a bit straighter. Right, so I've just done 12 holes really quickly. It's just a matter of popping in the garlic, root end down, pointy end up. Oh, look how quick that was. And that's just using the end of a rake or whatever you've got. And away you go. Look at that. They're going to be in no time. Now I hope to fill this bed up because I've got lots of garlic. And I hate buying it, particularly the imported stuff. And another tip on garlic is they don't like weeds. So once I've planted this bed of garlic, I'm going to mulch it well, because the one thing they don't like is competition. Now the good thing about planting it is you plant them this time of year in autumn. They grow, they come up, they do everything they've got to do without needing any care or attention or much watering, because they're ripe or ready to harvest around December. And then they're ready to dig up and eat for the rest of the year. So pretty easy way of doing it. Garlic is really, really easy to grow. They don't really get many bugs. Just keep the weeds out of them and that's about it. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope this has helped. Yum, yum, yum.